Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new round. We are, well, actually, it's still round one, but this is a new match, match number 6, and we got a guest. You can now present yourself.
How's it going, guys and gals? This is Advanced Warrior here, and yes, I am still currently on my hiatus, but this was just one of the few things I said I was able to do collabs on other channel, and also I felt like commentating on my own game because there's definitely a lot of explaining that needs to be done. I'm very interested into hearing what you guys thought about my thought process.
Thank you very much for coming. I'm glad just having you right now is great, even if you're still on hiatus. That's a good time spent. Now, OgeyrRat, 984.42. I do think
You want to click on the league icon?
the what?
Underneath the elo, there should be something that says league.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that could be
I feel
interesting.
like that's like kind of important to show.
Oh,
Okay, so we see a 980 in standard and a 944 fog, 816 in high funds. Positive win loss rate from my opponent here. Looks like they won their last two games. So that's good to see from them.
that's interesting because yesterday I took a look to League and they were saying 2005 players, and now it's 1998. So that's interesting. Like
There might
seven.
just be people that just like stopped playing League. Like they just don't have any League games up. That might be why.
Yeah, maybe you're one of them.
Nah, that probably the one of the first 2000, but yeah.
So, now let's go over to yours. Boom. Here.
I want to hear your thought process on my League profile.
Well, it's obvious you didn't play iPhones right now, but based on what I see, I think you're better than me in Standard. You're better than me in Fog as well, but Standard, it's pretty obvious. I think Standard, I'm maybe 700, 800 because I barely play Standard. I just don't like Standard overall.
That's
So,
fair. Yeah,
you're
just see
much
mine.
better.
Yeah, I'm kind of like scratching, like barely scratching the surface on 900 in standard and 1000 in fog. But both my wins and losses have accumulated my rating to be over 1000, which I am honestly happy enough to have.
It's quite scary to see.
Wow.
Oh yeah, man, why did I do that?
What'd you do?
I backed out. Okay, this
Whoops.
is what I wanted to see.
Okay.
Okay, still Ark, bro. I ate Ark,
Hey,
man.
hey, hey! Listen.
Ark,
Sammy is four.
Sammy,
Sammy is four away.
Sanja,
Sammy is four away.
far away. Cannot wait for her to surpass in.
We shall see.
Sanja, Kindle, Eagle. Eagle, respect, bro. Eagle
Thank
higher
you.
than Olaf.
Yeah, thank you. I've been always been wanting to try out Eagle. It feels like I never get the chance to play enough of him.
So here we are. What are your thoughts on the map?
Amber Valley. I find it very standard two base one airport map where the HQ is on the one base side. What interests us? What there are two things that stand out to me on this map. One, there are no comm towers, so expect a slightly more stally game. And two, the two properties that are like diagonal to each other, like right above and below each of our HQs. I do find those to be like very interesting. Like the one base side could definitely start capturing it in like 2 turns once they build the infantry, but that's their one base side, and they can't really, they don't really want to be as aggressive towards a two base side. But I found those two properties to be like very interesting point of the map.
So, why did you pick Jake?
I picked Jake because I like I said, I did see that there was like a lack of comm towers, so I kind of felt that Adder would be struggling just a little bit because he won't get 20% offense on whenever they use a power. So I just thought, like, having a nice little day to day, as well as like some decent artillery points. There's a good couple of mountains, and you could like block off a few spaces, and artillery will be nice to use. And Jake synergizes with artillery.
That's very interesting. So, I will tell you this based on the mini games I played. Adder was quite popular, Jake as well, but I think Adder was the most picked CEO so far, I think. I'm not quite sure.
Huh.
And then we have
I don't see Adder on the Ghost 7 Kanbei game.
yeah, that's why I'm looking forward for it, man. That will be exciting to see Jogger, and I forgot the other. I think it's Cole and Jogger. I'm not
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
sure.
Cole and
Cole
Jugger. Oh, those two rascals.
wait
Those two
to see
rascals.
that. This
If you guys
will
are listening to this, we love you guys.
This will be amazing, man. I'm telling you. Like, even if Kanbei is like, I already feel like I lost. I'm like, this will be amazing. Jugger versus Cole, man.
Something you don't say every day.
These underdog, these low tier seal nobody picks.
I played Cole in on one of my recent Global League games.
Yeah, sometimes I force myself into playing him because I'm like, there's a lack of Cole showcase, so let's use that trash seal nobody picks.
Well, I mean, Cole does have Cole. I would say Cole has better air units than Adder, because they don't care about the zero terrain stars on roads.
Not really, because the power.
Yeah, I mean,
is
Adder
cheaper.
gets
So
Adder has more mobility, but Cole at least has something going for, in terms of attack boost. Not something to make him go, past Adder, but just still something I like to bring up.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, you will control the speed of the game because you got mouse control, do you?
Oh dear. Yep, I got mouse control.
This
All right,
is
let's
good.
hope this doesn't crash on me. So I'm just gonna be going a tad bit faster until I see something that I feel like is, out of the ordinary. Just like, obviously, best moves to like go to neutral property. Both of us did kind of go for our forward most properties. That's what I kind of like to see. And I don't think I do any city skips actually. Gonna have to remember to like pay attention to me and my opponents, because I didn't really see their moves. I just saw what the end of the turn looked like, and yeah, see, trying to get income as soon as we can. I'm pretty sure I do the same thing. Like I said, this infantry could go on this missile silo here and start capturing these two properties, but I feel like that's you don't want to be too aggressive on your one base side. See, did the same thing. Just capture.
I've seen many players going for the silo tile to rush toward the more contested city, as you said. Sometimes it goes well, other time it doesn't. All depends on the matchup and how the other player react to it.
First time I played this map, I actually tried to go for it and built a recon on my one base side, but they immediately responded with a tank, and I got crushed that game. I have like only experienced this map only once. Oh, okay. This kind of actually no, that doesn't surprise me. The infantry going here instead of going for these cities. Yeah, that's my opponent knows what he's doing. Recon on the two base side. That is absolutely fair.
And I will say this, you probably see your Raycon right now. Well, it's not probably, he sees it for sure. And maybe his
100%.
thought process was, okay, I will forget about that contested building because there's a Raycon there and I don't want a tank right now. So he went there to like capture the building he can get without arming his infantry.
If they built a tank, then they would have to base skip.
Yeah.
It looks like. Wait. Hold on. This is 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Wait, could they have built a? Oh, they could have built a tank.
Yeah, they have the money.
Oh yeah, they definitely had the money. I can. There's
But I
only
think
infantry here. That's
the main
understandable.
reason why I did that is it sees your infantry going either for the left building or the right building. And by making that Raycon, it will force you into going for the right building instead of the left. Because if you go at the left, the Raycon will hit you.
Yep. So let's see here. So my recon is just moving up to deny these cities. And I think I built the recon because I had enough to build a tank without base skipping. I go for these back properties because it's like a little nice little capture chain. It's nice to go with those. Yeah, uh, tank on the 2 base side to protect my recon if my opponent ever builds any tanks.
Oof.
Actually, wait, why did I do that?
Um,
Did I really do that? Oh wait,
yeah.
maybe.
You didn't calculate
Maybe.
the range?
Yeah, I guess I didn't. Huh. I should have pulled back 100%. This game took days, so honestly, I did kind of forget what some of my moves were.
Yeah, it's been almost a month we started the tournament, so...
This is an 800. This is like a 700 play, personally. And this is a free hit, actually.
Yeah.
So, so I guess 1 for 1, each of us gets a free hit. Just still
But
capture
the
the
difference, you
nearest.
may lose your infantry. In this case, it will force you into backing off, because tank is scary.
Yeah, possibly. And artillery. Like I said, Jake synergizes with artillery, and I do not have funds for a tank.
Oh, I see.
I could unless I base skip. If I base skip, then I could.
You are right. I see now.
So yeah, I lose my infantry. They start capturing the property. That's a very bad start for me. Tank chain on the 1 base side. I mean, to be fair, that is all that my opponent sees. Only infantry on one side. The recon is okay.
And there's also an artery, so you want to pressure that side to make sure the artery doesn't get too much terrain, you know?
Mm-hmm. Tank on the 1 base side just to scare off that recon. Oh, I hope I'm not going too fast. It's already turned 7. Tank on the city. I can understand that. I have this infantry here. It's in range to go for either of these 2 contested cities in the middle. So I just plopped it there and see if my opponent, how they would like to respond. Alright, day 8. So I go for that property, and this was a mistake. Messed up
The
orders
order.
of attacking. Yeah, messed up the order. 100% should have gone for the tank first. I don't know why I did that. It feels weird because I don't realize my mistake until like after I play the move. I'm just like, ah, crap. That's
Yeah, and I think now your artery is actually in range of that tank. Not the oh yeah, this one, yeah.
I think I built a tank back here to like
Yeah.
scare off my opponents. It's like it looks a little weird now until you see like there's another tank back
Yeah.
here to punish the tank if it went for that. So it does look exposed, but I guess you could say it's like kind of like a bait. This artillery still serves a purpose, and anything that wants to interrupt this capture, I have the chance to shoot.
And you also
if
protect
it-
your tank.
If it also did get, unless they attack down here, then the artillery can't hit. But the artillery can hit the other tank if my opponent does go for the 2 tank hit.
Yeah.
And did I have coverage? I did not have coverage for this.
You see,
Did not have coverage here.
this is why people were picking Adder. All these forests, they are well rounded in a way like if you got Adder, Adder is actually really strong in this map.
Yeah, I see the strength in Adder. Like I said, I think both of them have a place on this map.
Yeah.
All right, artillery covering the road side of the city. I think I'll be able to interrupt that. I would say right now,
Very smart play right now because now he locked the building. You cannot attack from that building except if you clear that infantry.
yeah. I will say my opponent's definitely in a better position than I am. They built their second artillery.
Yeah.
So I go for this hits, and that's because I can build a battlecopter the next turn, and the battlecopter
Oh,
is in range to cover that recon.
Question: why didn't you attack the tank or the recon from the building since you had reinforcement to back up your tank?
On this side, this
This
tank.
tank, the one in the bottom part here.
I'm
This
sorry.
one. You could
Okay.
like have attacked from that building, I think. Oh
Nope.
no, you're right. You can't. Never mind. I said
I
not
would.
to.
I would have if I was in range. But yeah,
Yeah.
copter here covers that recon. And I built another recon because I think my plan was to like shift all these units, start controlling the middle, and have the recon like just like harass all these infantry, and like maybe force my opponent to build a vehicle on their one base side.
So I think right now it's the interesting part of the game because guys got the magic number for triple artillery or battlecopter tank double infantry, and I like that number. When game get to that space, there's more choice, and that's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah. I would say my opponent has a better wall than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, like slowly moving in the center, hoping to even out the income. Oh yeah, this was gonna die. I knew it was gonna die, but I just wanted to like uh hold on to the even income. Copters moving up, nothing for my copter yet, and I built 2 copters versus 1 anti-air, although 1 anti-air can do enough to sway away 2 copters, admittedly. Yeah, so they get it off the city and they go for the recon kill.
Yep.
Yeah, that's And right now they're just kind of shifting their artillery a little bit to the left, maybe start pressuring my HQ. Battlecopter anti-air. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about the second anti-air though.
There's 2 copter, and you want
there's
the
2.
air supremacy.
Yeah, I can
Because
see that.
if it takes out both of your battlecopter, this battlecopter won't have any response, and having 2 anti-air is the best way to do it.
Okay.
And so far, I will say this: I like that game because so far there is no take-up unit. I know maybe later on people will start making these, but I like game where there's no take-up because they are more dynamic and interesting. One moment. Perfect, we are back. So, what were we saying before I got that phone call?
I don't know. That phone call actually took a while. I think you were saying something about like no teching up for either of
Oh
us so
yeah,
far.
it's more dynamic. There's more action when there's less take-up, and I like it.
I'm not covering this infantry, sadly. Not this artillery here. I was a bit worried that my opponent would like maybe use this anti-air to like wall break an infantry on the shoal and then like hit my artillery with something else. I was very afraid of that possibility. They do have 2 anti-airs though, so that makes a lot of sense. Minor ordering here. Unless they wanted their healthy infantry on a one terrain star tile, because the road are like very exposed.
Yeah.
And my opponent is moving in,
Ooh.
getting a lot of first strikes.
Lots of
Getting that
pressure in the HQ now.
Yes, indeed. I think they realized that I was not putting a lot of pressure on their HQ, so they put pressure on my HQ. Makes sense. So I sacrificed the infantry.
For 1 HP and pow! No more. 1 for 1, I
Yeah,
guess
for
that's fine.
For a 1-hit kill. It looked like a mistake order of attack here, but I wanted to start capturing the city. I think I put an artillery behind it. If not, then I don't know why I did such a thing. I joined.
Why did you join?
Why did I join? 5 and 5, huh? I don't know.
Maybe
I guess
you
I
were
just
like
wanted a healthy.
full HP infantry on HQ.
Maybe. I have a lot of mountains here, so there's not really a whole lot of walling that's needed for me to do that.
But it still affects your unit count at the end.
100%. But yeah, I have the copter behind the mountains, so just to be a threat. Oh, there's that first tech up.
Already, dude.
It's because
Too
he's right in
early.
front of my HQ. It's
Okay.
Right in front of my HQ. So
Good
cut me some slack
defense.
here.
Good
Yeah,
defense
you
here.
know,
But
I'm on
here's
the
the thing,
bit.
I really hope that won't turn into another medium tank slugfest. Please don't
We
make
shall
it a medium tank slugfest.
We shall see. Yeah, my opponent's just going for a lot of infantry first strikes. I think this is why I couldn't wall up anymore. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I remember this turn.
Oof.
Oh no. I should have. Yeah, I didn't cover my infantry at that tank, so mistake on me. But other than that, I am not gonna. Oh yeah, my opponent builds another medium tank. Funny enough, and a mech. I don't know how I feel about mechs. From my
Max
opponent.
equal trash. Max equal trash. Thank you.
Okay, you're not Go 7, so. All right, so you're gonna see what I try to do here. So I kill that, and the anti-air. I know I'm gonna lose it, but I was hoping to like wall break because like I feel like I have a chance to like shoot at these two artillery here.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
medium tank. That's why I have the medium tank. They stuck around. I can just attack whatever on the first turn.
Yeah.
All right. So battlecopter goes for the
Ooh.
tank hit. Oh no. That happened.
You were like chip damage, but you should just survive.
Yes. The whole point of this attack was for the infantry to die, so I could see. You see, I could have had a tank here, a tank attack, but the problem was it was a roll, right?
Yeah.
I believe it was at like a 57 or 59, which is like barely under 6, right?
Yeah.
And it was a high roll too, so I was thinking, okay, I'll go for the high roll, but I'll also make sure that if I do get the high roll, that this thing will die. I am screwed.
And that's funny because this, I think I actually have seen that happening live. Because sometimes I was just hopping in games to see what was going on in each game. And at that moment I was like, what is he doing?
That's why I'm here. If you saw this without context, you don't have the person explaining what the hell they just did. That's why I'm here, man.
I like it.
So I just go cut my losses and like go for one artillery. Start capturing the city. I'm probably not going to get it, but it's better than leaving the city open for my opponent to first strike me on a road from a city. But yeah, hey, now we got a big clash happening on the side here. I know I'm losing that anti-air, 100%. I would have been less inclined to build another one if I was able to first strike that artillery,
Yeah.
that second artillery, but oh, and they go for the beatdown, increases the indirect range. Probably might go for my artillery. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Yeah, they go for my artillery. You know, I was afraid that my opponent would go for a beatdown, but I just for some reason I just felt like I didn't think they would. And yeah, copter loss, infantry loss. I think that was an anti-air loss.
brutal. This turn is brutal.
Yeah, it's a very brutal turn.
At least you got your super next turn, so
Hopefully,
that's
yeah.
the positive there.
Mm-hmm. Bit surprised they didn't kill my recon.
Well, it's not Fog of War, so a 1 HP recon is useless, so I fully understand. If that was Fog, I would tell kill it, but it's standard, so 1 HP
The only
recon,
thing
they
a
don't
1
matter.
HP recon can do is like block a city if there's nothing to kill it.
Yeah.
But it's very,
what
very
cannot
niche.
Kill a recon with 1 HP. That's the true question to ask.
No, I'm just saying,
there.
like let's say the recon is here, and there's one infantry here, no other vehicles around.
Yeah.
That infantry cannot capture the city because the recon is blocking the way. So, I think I let my opponent have this because both of us will be even on income, and I go for the super. Let's see here. If I had a comm tower, that would die.
I think that's also a low roll because you have your block rock, and block rock increase a lot of firepower. So
Like 50%,
you
I
low
think.
roll there. You low roll.
Yeah, the artillery shoots the only thing it could. That's a nice free hit though. Finally get that anti-air. Kill that tank.
As I said, low roll. The infantry was able to take care of it.
Yeah. I join cap. The infantry. I don't kill it.
What's going on with these low HP infantry?
I don't know. This the sad thing is I was completely aware of the fact that I don't have a comm tower. I know I don't have a comm tower, but this was still bullcrap to me.
These soldiers are brave, bro.
They
They're
are
like,
brave soldiers.
We will die for the country, and they all die for advanced warriors' sake.
Second unit to survive, protecting. I believe it's the same artillery too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same artillery. I at least got that, so I felt a little better. Attack from the mountain. Medium tank doesn't get to attack anything this turn, but it's like, stick around, see what happens. They have their own medium tank, unfortunately. And yeah, another sacrifice just to...
Bruh.
Yeah, I looking at it now, I probably shouldn't have done that.
I'm glad I'm not in your army right now. I may be the next pawn you just throw away like that.
I'm just trying to maintain a little bit of a lead. Second medium tank comes in. Honestly, I think I should have maybe built, start building vehicles on this middle base here. Because it can go to either side just fine.
So far, you didn't base skip, which is impressive. Second, look what's going on. You had 27 to 23. All these time you just sack something, bro. Imagine your unit count.
My unit count is garbage. And this was a turn where I tried to make an attack, so of course you would see the counterattack happening.
Almost another beatdown.
Mech spamming.
Oh
my god.
Okay.
Triple mechs. I'm looking at this, I'm
How
just like...
do you
what?
respond to this, bro? I'm
I'm like-
really wondering. I know
I'm like,
how
what
I
the
would,
heck is going on?
but how you do?
I don't think I'd want to keep my vehicles over there. I'm not trying to go for an HQ rush. Hey, at least I got the city.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, I've seen already
Another
5
sacrifice
matches.
unit.
Bro.
I think that's like three. I think that's like 3 units I sacrificed. But I think it was.
people, bro.
Oh, it was to try to get the hit on the medium tank. It's in
Yeah.
artillery range, which I should have realized. Wait, was I able to go around? No, I wasn't.
I will say this based on the 5 other matches I did. Most of the time, I recognize some kind of pattern somewhere. One of the 2 players is very aggressive on the other player HQ, and the other one is more in the defensive. And here, what's going on? OgeyrRat is very aggressive, and you are more leaning toward a defensive pattern. So right now, the best way for you, if you would redo this game, is to actually shift most of your forces into the HQ of your opponent. Even if there's lots of mechs, you could maybe pressure his, because right now most of his push is done and you still stay around by your HQ. So based on my experience and what I've seen, right now you're still defending your HQ while the push is over. So I think this doesn't really help your case right now, but let's see how it goes.
That's the guy who's seen this map several times.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on a plane, but this sucked right here. Actually, no, it makes sense.
This was a fine roll. If that was
Yeah.
like 3v2, now it would be a low roll, but it's 2v2, so.
And another thing here is that my opponents, like, I tried to go for the middle, but I would say that my opponent realistically has the middle because my two forces are actually cut from each other.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Oh.
I feel like they probably should have gone for the artillery hit first rather than the battlecopter hit.
Yeah, for chip damage questions and stuff.
Yeah, that artillery was exposed. Yeah.
That was a good turn for OgeyrRat, but there's a big but.
There's a
If you
huge but.
puzzle your way out of it, you can maybe kill that medium tank because you will have your beatdown if you use beatdown. And
I
in
don't
your
think
case,
this is
I
a
would
hard
use
puzzle.
beatdown.
Let's see here. Battlecopter. First strike on the plane.
Yeah,
Tank gets that.
exactly.
Yeah, that tank is dead. I don't see why I need to use beatdown. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to.
To secure the
quickly,
kill,
yeah.
maybe. But yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like there was a point in the game where I felt like I had an okay wall, but if this was a turn, then yeah, this was not an okay wall. And now I'm like really starting to shift my units over towards the middle. Keep building vehicles on my one base side. My opponent has the super here. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. That also hurts. And yeah, artillery is exposed. Yeah, I did not use the move planner.
That was. Oof.
Yeah, that's on me. I did not use the move planner here. Oh, I remember I had an infantry. I attacked this infantry here because both of them were full HP, and they were in range for my HQ. So I at least wanted to block one while damage the other. And I feel like I'm building like the appropriate number of anti-air, but I'm not putting them in positions to cover all of my units.
I think I had seen actually this turn live, I think. Because I remember seeing these shenanigans here.
And I have my super.
I will be honest with you, you and Go 7 are the two maps I was looking at the most.
Of course. One, you know me. Two, go,
Oh, bro. No.
Bro, I was playing like there was a. Oh, it still survived.
Wow.
I was playing like there was a comm tower on this game. I know there's no comm tower, so I should have played knowing there is. No, how do I say this? I knew there was no comm tower. I just didn't think it would matter this much. But holy crap, 3 units surviving at 1 HP. And it's the same artillery that's still alive. Oh, wait, nope, never mind.
At last.
Thank God.
1 HP.
I don't care, it's at 1 HP. I'm not afraid of a 1 HP artillery. I trapped 2 vehicles, but they're probably going to get out when this one dies. Finally built that anti-air. And they could start capturing with mechs.
Now let's take a look to something I find very interesting right now. You have a lower unit count, however, you got more value. So this is very interesting because this is on the spot you're like, we don't know really who is winning right now, but we know you have more money. So what will you do with your money? Let's see.
I think 21 would be a magic number.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have built an anti-air on this side rather than this middle side. Actually, no, wait, no, it's a super turn. I should have built it on the other side.
The anti-air where you add it, it's the best anti-air, and here's the why. You can shift it left or right. And anti-air is the unit you want to shift the most in this map, because there's a lot of battle copter. Even if guys are not really into it, the map plays in general battle copter heavy.
Yeah, there's like so much terrain in the middle. Something I didn't really speak of in the Something I didn't really speak of in the map analysis, actually. There's like a lot of terrain. Medium tank, tank, and infantry from my opponent.
Now I disagree with that medium tank. Because now I feel like right now he's just trying to catch up with your medium tank. And that's not quite good because right now you still have more money. So you just need, oh, I will make another one. You know, so I think right now the best option for him would be either rocket to zone out your medium tank or battle copter in like indirect and like infantries. Because right now he has a better unit count, so you can just stay still somewhere and chill while you just try to like force your way in. But yeah, I see cracks there as well.
Alright, now it's really starting to look like I have control of the middle now.
Yep.
Alright, so... Oh man, I'm like so high on unit army value. And I lost both of my cities. That is not good.
Yep.
Walling off the medium tank, it looks like. Mech gets a hit on my tank, not too upset about that. Wisely pulls back. These freaking forests. Finally something died. I kind of saw this as like a value move considering that mechs are like so expensive.
Yeah, and you don't want a full HP mech. Even if I think they are trash, they can still defend and zone out stuff.
They're glass cannons basically. So I feel like I'm spreading myself a little thin here, but I think I was like going for a move to get back my cities, but here comes the artillery just pointing at the city, and I do not want to sit on that city.
I fully
Oof.
agree with you spreading too thin. I feel like you don't really know what you want. Like you don't want to leave your HQ, but you don't really want to commit much more by the HQ side of your opponent. So that's you not being really into a decision right now.
Another A1 HP. So I am going to every time there is a unit that survives at 1 HP, I am now going to be traumatized.
PTSD.
Yes, I now have PTSD from the number 1. That is why 4 is my lucky number.
I think you had the money instead of that tank. You battle copter. I think you had the money.
Yeah, I probably should have focused more on unit count at this point.
Because right now you got more money than you, so you will have more firepower than you.
Yes. So, oh yeah, this was a mistake here. After I made the move, I immediately regretted it. I should have... You see, I miscounted the movement of the copter.
Yeah.
And I thought the copter could hit my artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it couldn't have, so I should have attacked with this, should have attacked with the infantry rather than the tank in artillery range. I admit to that mistake. I admit to that mistake. That is on me. I just miscounted moves. So now, yeah, I'm just sending my units like back and forth like this, which is not very good because it's out of the action. I might look like I'm ahead on unit count and unit value, but the thing is, they like if we were to cut the map like this, if we were to like cut it like this and like keep everything on the left side, they have more than me. I didn't really synchronize my army better. And yeah, this miscount costed my tank when it could have been an infantry loss. And I think oh god, this turn.
I already see crack. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh god, this turn. Oh
Bro,
god, this turn.
You're thirsty. You're hungry. You want food, bro. You're like,
Yeah.
give me money.
This.
Okay, not just that. Look at the artillery. Look at his medium tank, bruh.
I think I built another
only
medium
way-
tank specifically for that.
Yeah.
If I didn't build a medium tank, that was the dumbest play. Okay, I built a medium tank. Okay. This was my reasoning. Just a
That's
medium tank
reassuring, I guess.
to cover my first medium tank, but now I'm losing a copter and I'm losing a tank. Oh god. Oh yeah.
This will hurt. Oh. Oh.
I wonder if that made any difference at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have 100% made a difference. There's a reason why people use block rock more than beatdown. It's because of the movement of the vehicles. It's just
Yeah.
so nice. And there's another medium tank from my opponent.
The buff is also really strong.
The buff is also very strong, especially when there's no comm tower. So on my block rock, yeah, let's just say that I resigned the turn after this. I know I lost this game because I can't attack this medium tank with this medium tank there. These two medium tanks are going to heal and they're going to get a better first strike. Yeah. I call it a spoiler or not. I don't care. I base skip because I knew I lost. Yeah, I knew I lost, so that is why I kind of just went like, YOLO, see what could happen. And my opponent gets a lot of better first strikes on me, and yeah, just next turn I resign.
What is the biggest takeaway on your part about this?
I would say that the biggest takeaway about this, well, I was going to start with the minor things. Minor, out of order attacks. That one turn where I put a tank in artillery range, just to keep an infantry to protect my anti-air. Artillery, I mean. Should have realized that the battlecopter wouldn't have attacked my artillery. I would say that my biggest takeaway is the lack of proper planning of my turns, and learn how to change up my playstyle when playing with a map with no comm towers. Because you saw how many units were surviving at 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I would say those are kind of the biggest takeaways.
You rolled low really often this game, like lots of low roll on your part,
and the fact that my one. And the fact that my one infantry survived when I was expecting it to die, so I could leave space to kill the tank and then kill the anti-artillery behind it. But yeah, just a lack of proper planning was what really costed me the game.
My biggest takeaway is I don't want to work for Advanced Warrior Army because he will just send me to die.
I will pay. I will pay. I will pay you well. I will pay you well.
Will I make it to benefit from that money? That's the true question.
I'll triple base skip and put you in a bomber. That way you feel powerful.
Bro, man, I already miss you. Even if we played like Saturday, I already miss you. I'm telling you. Anything else to add?
I've definitely learned a lot from this game. Like, even if this is like a hella casual tournament, like, did you say you're going to have a forced Kanbei mirror on a map with rain or something like that?
Yeah,
in a losing
game? That's round 4, I think. Round 4 Kanbei. It's the Kanbei Cup.
I know it's the Kanbei Cup, but I thought it was because you're Master Kanbei. Just forget it. Forget it, but yeah.
Have enough love, you know?
He does have enough love. It's just that no one plays freaking Tier 0.
That's why he doesn't get enough love.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people love Kanbei. But yeah, like I said, even though this was like a hella super casual tournament, I definitely have learned from my game, because I feel like it's only going to get more crazier from here. So as like simple and clean as this was, even though you could have said that you were banning all you could have just said you're gonna have tier 4 COs but also ban Sonja. Excuse me. But instead you listed every single CO, and I was going through all of them. And I'm just like, is there a catch in this? I was just like, no, it's literally just tier 4 and no Sonja. What the hell, bro? Please fix that. That's my formal complaint to you. If you're going to ban COs an entire tier, just say the entire tier, please.
Well, Sonja is tier 4.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Tier 4 game plus ban Sonja.
Because sometimes it's tricky. Like there's one round where grid is open but semi is closed, but there are no.
That's fair. That is fair.
There are no artillery open in this game. So will people really play grid only for the rocket and the missile launcher? See you
probably. How many com towers are there? If there are 2 com towers, I will pick grit. Give me normal firepower, and I'll just spam rockets. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I mean, I already remember how fun it is to commentate with you.
Yeah, thank you very
Yeah.
much for coming, and
Oh, absolutely.
it was fun. And you're still in the loser bracket, so you will have another round, and I'd be happy to have you again for that next round you're into.
Yeah,
I'll-
I'm on a hiatus, but I'm still playing the friggin' tournament.
yeah, that's good. Thank you very much, man. Anything else to add?
um, we'll just I guess we'll just see how crazy the game goes because I completely forgot what's in losers round 1.
The first round is
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Like I need to get in that tournament mindset. You know, I'm running a tournament too. The players don't know what map it is until we announce the games.
Well, I already announced 4 of the 5 rounds, and there's also the finals. But the finals,
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
will wait until
That's right.
the end. And the 4th round, I'm still thinking about what's going on there. I had suggestion, but I don't think they're original enough, and I want my tournament to stand out and feel different. You know, that's the fun of it. That's why, like, in the random round, you have like Sammy banned, but Grit is there. Like, you know, that's the kind of stuff I like.
Yeah.
So
Other than that, I don't think I have much left to say.
here again, that was a blast having you around. I enjoyed my time again. Cannot wait for you to come back. I hope everyone will like, comment, and subscribe, and also take a look to Advanced Warrior channel. We used to do a weekly stream, but now he is on hiatus. I cannot wait for you to be back from that hiatus so we can get back to our weekly stuff, you know. So that being said, we are out.